Happy Friday evening to you all. I hope all is well. I hope you're blessed and highly favored. I am just coming with a week of review. I won't be long. Hopefully, I'm not long. So I'm just going to jump right into it. If you want to watch the replay, you can watch it on Instagram TV. And also, I will post this on my YouTube channel. You can follow me on YouTube by my regular first and last name. So here it is. The global confirmed cases around the world is 201,690,263. The global death toll is 4.2 million. So it's 4,277,555. U.S. confirmed cases is 35,695,091, and the U.S. death toll is 616,483. So you can check all of that out on the Johns Hopkins University website. So it's coronavirus.jhu.edu. And in terms of vaccinations, why did it went there? It should not gone there. Hold on, because I did not want it to go there. Okay, so according to the Johns Hopkins website, in terms of vaccinated, now District of Columbia reached its goal 70.49%, and New York is it's in the top 20 with a percentage rate of vaccinated people at 57.26%. So we have over 11 million people that are vaccinated in our state. And we administered over 23.2 million vaccines. So that's pretty good for 19 million people that live here, right? Supposed to be 19.5 million people that live in the state of New York. 11.2 million people are vaccinated in terms of COVID. We do have over 2.1 million cases confirmed, and we are 3.4 tested positive. Now, in terms of vaccinated people in the state, in the city of New York, and I know I'm giving a lot of New York terminology, but we are the most populated city. When I look at the fully vaccinated, I see, of course, 0 to 17 is the lowest vaccinated, and kids from 12 to 17 can get vaccinated. And according to the mayor, he said they have to be vaccinated by the 9th, that's Monday, to return back to school. But I'm concerned about 18 to 24 and 25 to 34 because they're one of the lowest that are vaccinated too. And keep in mind, the vaccine is available to people that's 18 to 35. Not a lot of people from 0 to 17 are available, which I can understand why that number is low. But 18 to 24, 54% is fully vaccinated, while 25 to 34 are by 58% are fully vaccinated. People from 35 to 44 is a little bit better, but 66% fully vaccinated, it could be a lot better. It could be a lot better. In terms of people, you understand what I'm saying? So either way, but I see the vaccination number went up a little bit for Black people because of the incentives, but Black people are still the lowest vaccinated in the state of New York. 36% received their first dose, while only 32% receive are fully vaccinated. Can anybody hear me on this live? If I'm still going live? Okay, good. So this is not good. And of course, you have a lot of anti-vaxxers. There's a shit ton of anti-vaxxers. Thank you, Dr. C. And I'm just going to say this with a wholehearted message. I know I cannot reach the unvaccinated and the anti-vaxxers. You are going to choose your own path. But I will give you this warning message. Delta Plus is worse than the UK strand, the Brazilian strand, and even some of the domestic strands that's here in our country. So not getting vaccinated, not wearing a mask, and walking around maskless, you are subjected to getting this virus at a much higher rate than a vaccinated person. You will be the least likely to survive than the folks that are vaccinated that catches this virus. I mean, that's a real truth if you really want to get technical. So all of this mythology and all of these lies about well, vaccinated people are getting it too. Vaccinated people are getting it too because they're getting it from the unvaccinated who are walking around without a mask on it. Put a mask over your face. Don't be in large crowds. You will affect other people. You will. And then you will affect your close loved ones, like your grandmother and your grandfather. You will just affect everybody. So, to the unvaccinated and to those who refuse to not to get vaccinated, you are making a very bad choice. And it's your business if you don't want to get the vaccine, but just to keep in mind as a warning that you will get this virus with not covering up your face. You will get it at a much higher rate than expected. And there's a less likely chance that you will survive. So do the right thing and make a choice. That's all. But there's another thing that I'm tired of. So there's a lot of controversy going on in my state. And I already said what I said already. But I prefer not to have this, one, as national news. Two, as outside opinions who got worse governors than I do. Everybody's politicians are not perfect. But at the same time, everyone is not perfect. So folks giving their analysis on what my state should do, you should worry about electing Democrats or anybody in your party that will help you. Stop worrying about what goes on in local elections, like a local governor's race or local mayor's race, because it seems like my state and my city has been the hot topic out of everybody's mouth. To all non-New Yorkers, and this is especially for non-New Yorkers that have so much to say about the Empire State, let the Empire State handle its own business. We got this under control. There's an election next year. We're going to probably get a new administration either way, which I'm excited for. And there's a possibility we might have a black governor. It'll be crazy if we have a black mayor and a black governor, because that might happen. So please, let our state handle our business. I hope I did not offend anybody on my live, because I kept it real. And I'm not even worried about California too much, because that's not my business neither. That's why I never give my 2 cents about any other state when it comes to their local elections. Like, I take Dr. C's advice. I mind my goddamn business. I literally mind my business. But what I did not mind my business about, I'm going to get to that in a minute. But this infrastructure, this whole filibuster shit, Let's just say Kristen Sinema, she was on The View today. Let's just say she's a mess. I don't really defend people, and I'm not defending her, but I know that I will say this, and hopefully I may be wrong. She's going to learn faster than Joe Manchin. She's going to mess around and find out. She's going to find out by her Latinx constituents and her indigenous constituents that you better not be playing. She's doing this to appease all her white folks, her white female constituents. But white women are not majority of the Democratic voters, but whatever. Who am I? But what she's doing, she's playing a dangerous game. And if she keeps messing around, them same white women are going to vote for a GOP senator. Because that might happen. But defending something that is historically hindering people that look like me, how dare you, Kristen Sinema? Kristen Leah Sinema? Let's put her whole name on it. How dare you? Fix your mouth to say that. And after all of it that was explained to you today, you still didn't get it. That's why, you know what, she's going to mess around and find out. And she's going to find out not so much in a good way. Not so much in a very good way. And it might hurt her really bad. It might hurt her favorability numbers. So, powers may be. Now, what I'm not going to mind my business about, like I said from before, is this Ohio 11 congressional race, because that's a federal seat. According to the wise words of Dr. Candace Rouser, Dr. C, that seat actually matters not just only to that district, but it matters to the country, because that is a vote on key legislation in the House. Yes, the bills go to the Senate, but the final vote goes right back to the House. So that actually goddamn matters. So the fact is that Nina Hudson Turner did not get that seat was glorious. And I'm just going to read the final numbers that came out from that election. I'm going to pull that up because I figured that's important to do so. And I got to do election results. Here we go. Where is it? So, Chantel Brown won by 50.2%, 37,666 votes, versus Nina Hudson Turner at 33,420 votes, which the percentage is 44.5. So, as I'm going to sum this up because this person needed to be read. I think she needs another read. Nina Turner was the establishment candidate in this race. No matter if you like it or not, I'm going to keep it real. Nina Turner was the establishment candidate in this race. She started out with name ID, popularity, and a whole bunch of money and a lot of PACs behind her. And she had a lot of, let's just say, a lot of congressional folks in Washington behind her. She did. Versus Chantel Brown. Chantel Brown only had local politicians. She didn't start getting national recognition to Hillary Clinton and then Jim Clyburn and then the Congressional Black Caucus. And that was like a month and a half before, the race. This was Nina Turner's race to win or lose, and she lost. She did. So just to sum this up, and I'm going to be quite frank, and I'm going to be real. And if you don't like it, there's the mute button, there's the block button, you don't have to comment. Nina Turner was the establishment candidate who had Washington, D.C. behind her and corporate PACs behind her and almost $5 million behind her and lost this race by 6%. And she lost because she's just that terrible. She didn't have a good standing with a lot of the Ohio local officials because of her attitude. She burned bridges with a lot of people. And when she got behind Bernie Sanders, shit got worse. So therefore, Nina Turner lost this race. Lost. She did not win Cleveland. So all her little supporters can cut that bullshit out. And Nina, dear, you lost. You lost because of your own doing. You lost because you disrespected the elders and disrespected the very same voters that you turned your back on. So you lost this one. And Chantel Brown won. Can I get a hello somebody on that one? To God be the glory. I mean, this was Nina's fault. This was her doing. She made her bed 6 years of making that raggedy bed with them dirty stains on the sheets. She made a bed, now she got to lie in her shit. Her bowl of shit. Spread it all over the bed. She deserved all the smoke that's coming to her. And people still dragging that ass to filth. And you know what? Continue to freaking do it. Hello, somebody? Drag that ass. Maybe she could start slicking down her edges a lot more. Or maybe shave her head. Who knows? She look nice with a little bald head. You know, my bald head, Nina. Go ahead, girl. Do you. Do you. But her supporters, on the other hand, I would like to blast them. And people are like, why are you blasting them? Because these motherfuckers have harassed me, had their supporters harassing me, and their following base supporting me. But I mean, you know, harass me. So it is time to get them. I would like to start with Mr. Bestiality Guy. Because I have to pull up that damn tweet because he done lost his motherfucking mind. So Mr. TYNT himself, Mr. Bestiality, Mr. 6%, 4%, Mr. under 10% that couldn't even win a congressional primary, Cenk Uygur, decided that he wants to come for Jim Clyburn. So here is the tweet that he said last night. Or was it yesterday afternoon? Mainstream media, because they love and serve power, have this enforced respect of Whip Clyburn. If you don't bow your head to him, they will call you every name in the book. Go for it. I don't respect Jim Clyburn. No one has hurt Democratic priorities more than he has. So my question to Mr. 4% is, when has Representative Jim Clyburn hurt Democratic voters' priorities? When has he ever stick the knife in our backs? When have he duped us? Because the last time I checked, Jim Clyburn has helped me and helped everyone in this country, folks like me, more than Bernie Sanders have ever helped white people. So, Cenk, when has Representative Jim Clyburn ever ignore Democratic voters' priorities. If anything, he strengthened us. He delivered Joe Biden. He helped voters to ensure voters that Joe Biden was the candidate. He helped deliver the presidency for Joe Biden. There we go. I wanted to get those words out. So all of this disrespect towards Jim Clyburn is just a mess. But to Cenk, this is for you. I read you yesterday, but I think you need another read. Coming for Jim Clyburn is the biggest mistake that you ever have done. For you to come after a man who marched in the civil rights movement for real, let's see, was in jail for marching, ran for Congress as a progressive, still a progressive person, despite the fact he don't like your progressive movement because it's bullshit. And everybody know it's bullshit because you make it about class. You ignore the race parts. And who still fights for us today? When has Cenk Uygur ever fought for black people? Does anybody know if Cenk Uygur fought for black people? Because the last time I checked, he was a whole ass Republican. And I'm assuming he was a Reagan Republican. Living in New Jersey, because I think he's from New Jersey. He never fought for black people. Anybody know? Because I don't know. But I know Representative Jim Clyburn fought for people like me. And he's from my mother's home state. And he's the congressman in my aunt's district. In my uncle's district. Motherfucker, what? They better go on. You know what's so funny? I'm just going to name this. All progressives that come for Jim Clyburn, that attack Jim Clyburn because he endorsed Chantel Brown and not Nina Turner, you guys are full of shit and you guys are not my allies. So again, for all progressives that come for Jim Clyburn and that disrespects him, they're not allies to black people. And that includes some of the black leftists that contribute to that bullshit. Because if it wasn't for Jim Clyburn, those same black leftists would not have a platform to speak. And the last time I checked, Cenk, you could want to use that I'm a brown person. If it wasn't for Jim Clyburn, you wouldn't have been able to speak, sir. You wouldn't even have been a goddamn Republican, okay? So let's cut that bullshit out. So for now on, disrespecting Jim Clyburn, you will never get no respect from me, period. And it's more progressives I need to read out here. So you have people like Persist, the Real Tim Black, the Ashiest of the Ashy, Cornel West, all saying that Nina Turner won this race. Show me the mother freaking evidence that Nina Turner won this race, because the last time I checked, she lost by 4,000 votes. And she lost on her own. This was her race to win, and she did not succeed in that. She lost. She lost. So people like Tim Black and and Cornel West, who needs to use some lotion and some Vaseline. Persist, who actually needs to put a real photo of themselves, because I'm assuming you're a fat person that's like 300 pounds tweeting vile shit. I'm gonna need for y'all to stop lying, because you guys have no receipts that Nina Turner won that race. Numbers do not lie. She came in this race with $5 million and she blew it for being dumb. And instead of congratulating her opponent, she did not congratulate her. That's to show that progressives, they're the biggest sore losers of them all. They don't know how to take an L. That's why I don't understand why we keep having these mother efforts in our party. It's just ignorant as hell. And it's disrespectful. It truly is. And I'm sick of it. So all I'm saying to them, about them, these progressives ain't shit. They're not our allies. They ignore race. They only focus on class. They want to bring dissension to the Democratic Party. They thought Nina Turner was going to shake up Congress, but they got a reality check. And that reality check was Chantel Brown. Hello, somebody. So now they big mad. Well, guess what? Stay mad, ho. Now, I want to focus on this special tribute to somebody that quit their job today. Well, resigned as a co-host of The View. Meghan Marguerite McCain. After 4 years of just being a toxic person on The View and a troll, continuous troll on the internet, she quit her job today. Resigned, as I say. But you know what? That is good. Because Meghan has not contributed any value to The View. She has been nothing but a chaos agent. She spewed lies from her husband, who is a plagiarist. And she can't agree with nobody. She continuously argue with a lot of people and try to argue with the moderator herself, who actually give you chance after chance. And to the point where the chances have ran out. So, to Miss Marguerite McCain Donovic, whatever your last name is, your married name, you used it. I wish you nothing but the best on wherever you go. Maybe you will cause problems over there at Fox News until they get tired of your ass eventually and tired of your plagiarist husband. Because all you do is scream, whine, and cry. And America had enough of it. So continue just to be the plus size nobody that you are. Like, I'm just so tired. Like, I'm so glad she's off. But everybody wants Anna Navarro. As much as I like Anna Navarro, I don't think Anna Navarro will be sitting in that chair full time neither, because they're going to have somebody worse than Meghan McCain. And I won't be surprised it'll be Conway or Sean Duffy's wife. Somebody. It's going to be somebody worse than Meghan McCain. And it's going to be but they need viral moments on TV to keep their show going. Elizabeth, what's her name? Hasselbeck gave them fucking viral moments. So, and Meghan McCain gave it to them. So now it's going to be this one. Going to give them some viral moments. So don't let the door hit you where it hits, well, whatever. But I am going to wrap this up. I'm tired. I've been applying for jobs all day. Been doing my assignment all day. I'm tired. So you guys have a great night. Have a great weekend. Stay hydrated and stay safe, and please wear your mask. Good night.